Welcome back to Bump Love. If you'd like any of the shows that we've done before and want to be updated on what we're talking about, right now is the time for you to head over to YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and even hit the bell notification. And if you'd like us to talk about something in particular, slide into our DM and let us know what might be exciting you to talk about, or maybe is hard for you that you'd like us to discuss. Today on the show, we're talking mom exhaustion. Mom exhaustion is a real thing. Mom exhaustion is so real that all of us go through it. Whether we know it or we don't, we all go through it. Even when you have the best support system, you have 6 housemaids, you get mom exhaustion by virtue of the fact that you've had a baby. Ladies, the question now is, what are some of the mistakes? What are some of the embarrassing things that you've done that have happened to you as a result of mom exhaustion?
Because mom exhaustion is real. I mean, I have one child, but I am those mothers who is very particular. I want my things a certain way, and I find that is exhausting.
Yeah.
So I almost burnt the house down recently, actually. I think maybe about a month ago. I have a steamer where, you know, you put water at the bottom and then put like pumpkins or whatever. I think I was making pumpkins. I was making supper because I have a leave-out maid. Usually by the time she leaves, sometimes I haven't thought about what we are going to do for dinner.
Yeah.
And so I will have to get into the saucepans myself. So I have my meal plan ready. I'm now putting pumpkins on the whatever I get the pan, put the thingy on top, and then put in the pumpkins and turn on the gas and put it on. Busy cutting onions. I'm smelling something in the kitchen. What's that smell? It smells like a pan that's burning, like ready maybe to pour oil or water or whatever. I'm like, what is that smell? Like I could not figure it out. I continue cutting. I swear the pan was on for like 5 minutes until like light bulb. Yo, I had not put water in the pan. Anything could have happened. I don't even know what, like a pan would have exploded or...
Oh my God.
Ah!
Oh my God.
I'm like, pour water and then first chill. Like first sit in the chair and put your feet up because obviously you are tired.
Yo, mom exhaustion, considering I've had 4, so
Your exhaustion is ×4.
Yes. I'll say this. I'm sure very many moms have fallen asleep while breastfeeding. Many moms have fallen asleep in the middle of making love. I one time, baby was crying and I was in the bathroom. And I just came out with like a roll of tissue following me. And it would have been okay if it was just us. But you know, like there you're having guests, you know, and then you go to the bathroom and they're like, oh, baby has cold. So you get up and just move.
Move in your toilet.
Yeah, until somebody's like, Angie. I'm like, what? Yeah. Then of course you wake up all of a sudden again. But yeah, often you go without a bra or you wear your jeans and realize you haven't put the panty in. So yeah, mom exhaustion is for real.
It's real.
Yeah. It's so real.
It's so real. I mean, I've done the bra one like a couple of times. Like I'm like, but I'm sweating. Once over, then you check. Oh. I have no bra on. That has happened to me. So mine, you guys, I don't know, I had mom exhaustion. I think because I don't have help. Like, you know, you get mom exhaustion even when you have help. Yes. Then I don't have help. Yeah. Friends I have had, and mine have been like thorough of, I've gone and I've reached home and Brian's like, where is the baby?
I'm supposed to pick the children.
I'm like, the babies. Brian, I'm the one with the babies. Why am I the one with the babies? I thought you had them. Like, what do you mean, where are the babies? They're in the car. I've left them in the car. Or I've left them at, we left them somewhere with somebody and then I forgot them there. As for the credit, I've forgotten my kids there so many times. So many times. But I am those culprits of one day in the supermarket, like guys, But thank God for that one, I hadn't reached home. But lift.
Okay. You hadn't reached home?
Yeah, I left the parking. No, the tendency was I would forget. like I've reached home. When I'm like, eh? But now here, Brian is in the car. I've come out of the supermarket. He's like, hey, where is Bianca? Like, but wait, what? She was with me or with you? Brian, I'm serious. Brian, she was supposed to be with you. And then I have a meltdown. Then he has to get out of the car, run into the supermarket.
Oh my God.
As a 1.5-year-old me.
Oh my God.
That's real mom.
I've left my phone, I've left my handbag, I've left my laptops, and I go and I am very serious. Like I know I've got everything. I know it. I've left the car before. Like I go, I drive to a meeting, I get out, I look around, and the car is right there. But I don't see it, and I'm looking for it. I look. I've called Brian before, crying. Brian, the car's been stolen. He's like, Brian comes. He's like, but that's the car. I'm like, that's our car? He's like, Manuela, that's our car. Hey, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I've reached home properly. Like I've left a place, 10 p.m. You've gone to dinner. You are those dinner meetings, network meetings. Then you ask somebody, oh, hi, where do you stay? Oh, Charlie, oh, we can go together. Yeah. We go. They reach home. Brian asked me, so where is the car? In the morning, because he usually has to leave in the morning to go to radio. Yeah. I left the car behind.
Garden City basement.
My exhaustion, my mom exhaustion, guys, is for real. Like, it's not those things of, oh, I forgot. No, like real.
But also on the other hand, Manuela, your mom exhaustion is coupled because you do too many things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I can't blame it.
So much
I can't blame it
also. It's just that you try to do the fullest as a mom, and then also try to do the fullest in other areas.
That's also
so
true.
that's where there is that.
Yeah, mom exhaustion of 4 babies is real mom exhaustion. And like me, particularly the driving, like lately I drive, there's lots of traffic. You get home exhausted. Now, a scenario just, I think, 4 weeks back, Maki, one of my youngest sons, he will run to the car, like right when you're back home. You're tired, you just want to leave the car and go and rest. So when he comes in the car, he has a tendency of hiding. So I think when he hid in the car, I just locked and went into the house. Fortunately, I sat in the sitting room for a while, and when I don't see them all around, I wonder, I ask. So I think a few minutes later, I'm like, okay, where is Maki? Guys, where is Maki? I don't see him around. He was in the car for about 4 minutes, but for him, of course, it was too much. He's just almost 3. We found him wailing. Oh my God. Confused. And it was about 7, so it was darkish, and he was worried in the night.
Wow.
So mom exhaustion coupled with work is real.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, Pumla was right. That work thing does come in.
Yes.
Doing both.
Do too much. I remember my mom exhaustion period. So I've been trying to think in my mind. Yes, I knew I was tired, and I felt tired all the time for a period there when my son was younger. But I was trying to remember, what have I ever done? Then I remember there was a time maybe when for 4 years there, between Teja's birth and his 4th birthday, I never used to see keys. Like I couldn't find keys anywhere, and they would be in the door, but I couldn't see them.
Oh my God.
Like I literally, like the people around me used to say I was like key blind. And it's the only thing I couldn't see. Like everything else, it would be there, but I couldn't see the keys. Yeah. Whether to my car or my house or my bedroom, as long as there are keys to my office, I couldn't see keys. Like literally, I was key blind. And like Manuela, I've had to leave my car parked in places because of that. I don't see the keys, and then I get home and they're there. And there was, so the one time I realized that this must be I'm just tired. I left a car with my key, the key in, and that was like Capital Shoppers, and like I left the car key in the key lock.
Yes, wow.
Yeah, so it was there, and I kept looking, and I moved around with a guy, went back to the supermarket, traced my steps, I could poured everything. I left the car there. I left my number with the guys or whatever, got a guy now to come and do the lock. The guy reached and the key was in the door. So I was like, well, maybe a thief like when came and whatever. Oh, there was nothing. No one had broken into anything. So I remember that period. Like I just couldn't see keys. And then I remember also for a time,
I stopped getting that mom exhaustion because I realized, like Manuela, mom exhaustion in its own self, there's mom exhaustion and then you add on exhaustion from other parts of your life, and then think it's entirely mom exhaustion, but you're just making your mom exhaustion worse.
Yeah.
So I cut off my social life at a certain point. I stopped picking phone calls, stopped going to parties. You call me for anything I don't want. My life was entirely mom, work. Mom, work. So it's after my son grew is when I went back full out.
Yeah, we see you. We see you. You're full out.
Yeah, a lot of the mom exhaustion in the kitchen. You look for a knife and it's right.
And it doesn't
Yes,
fit.
that's so true. That's so true.
You're looking for a comb in the morning. It's right there.
Yeah.
And you're just staggering, looking everywhere.
Everywhere for
I
it.
think the baby just takes up a really large chunk of your life. Because I remember as guys growing up, we were 8. My mom would say,
Oh my
and I'll
gosh.
be like, why can't mom just separate names? Now you should hear the boys. Boys are like, but mom, you know we are separate entities. I just shout, boys!
Oh my gosh, that thing is so real. More than just like today morning, like we're having breakfast, you should have seen me. Bianca, Blake, Larry, Brett. Like who exactly am I talking to? And I'll call and then Blake they will say something like, "Good night, Mama," and I can see it's Bianca. I'll say, "Good night, Blake." Then she's like, "I'm Bianca." I'm like,
Yeah, but the older you go, you just tell them, whoever, when you hear me calling, that's what my mom was. When mom, Alia will come, come, just come.
I just wanted to say something, to recognize that emotion will manifest in different ways.
Yeah.
So some people actually get depressed because they are exhausted. And my appeal to you is seek help.
Yeah.
Talk to someone. We are a community of moms, and this is one of the reasons we started this show, that if you feel exhausted and overwhelmed by just being a mom and juggling other parts of your life, reach out to us in our inbox or reach out to one of us. And find someone to talk to, find a community of moms with whom you can share the burden, and don't suffer alone, because motherhood is beautiful, and we don't want to trade it for anything only because we are exhausted.
wow. That's really powerful, Rachel. Yes, moms, we've created this platform so we can converse, have conversations, start conversations on the different things that we go through as moms. Mom exhaustion is real, and so is your need to make sure that your child's education has been secured. Go to www.prudential.ug to find out how you can do the same thing as you deal with this thing called mom exhaustion. Until next time, with love from Bump Love.